Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Anisa, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring the bell. Everything I will link to be linked to down in the description, and let's get right into the video. So for today's video, I'm going to be using the Acrylic Creamery No C Curve 3XL coffin tips, and some of the stuff you guys are going to see in this video is going to come up in a haul video, so I'm not going to describe it too much, but I will give you guys my review kind of now because I'm going kind of out of order, but look how long the nails are. So I'm just using KDS glue, and that little flower thing is a nail glue holder, and it works fantastically. And yes, so I'm going a little bit out of order because my birthday was July 30th, so I turned 20, and today is the 3rd. This video is meant to be up a long time ago, and I had a long list of videos I was supposed to be due in July. Not due, but uploaded in July. I didn't upload a single one of them, even though they're all edited and all that stuff. I just never did it. So I'm gonna do this nail video first because it's gonna kind of be like my birthday nails in a way, because I didn't want to upload the haul video because the haul video is kind of where I don't get to explain anything. You guys look at these tips, but I don't get to explain what's going on current day. So I'm gonna upload this one, then I'm going to upload the 2 haul videos, and then the other nail video I recorded, and pretty quickly I'm probably gonna upload the rest of this week. Today is Wednesday, so I already messed up, y'all. I'm gonna get this video up quickly, I promise. So yeah, so these are gonna be a fill-in for my birthday nails until I get to do them. Like I said, my birthday did already pass technically, but it's still Leo season, so it's okay. So I'm going to do a thin clear base layer on all the nails. I did not follow them at all, so they're still 3XL completely. And I'm just going to go ahead and add a thin clear base layer just to make everything even, because I'm going to be doing ombres and all that stuff. And you guys are going to see what comes next. And it's going to include foil gel. So this is the Macart foil glue gel. And I've had this for a very long time, for a year or two now at this point. And I'm going to add a thin layer all across where I want the foil to stick. And if you guys miss any little patch of the foil glue gel, and when you cure it, it's not going to adhere when you put that foil on because there's no glue gel there. So I'm applying it over the clear tip. You could technically rough the surface up of the tip so you can see what you're doing, but you really don't have to, because this is just going to be encapsulated, and you can see exactly where that foil is sticking. I'm going to do an ombre on this nail, so I want to make sure I just rub it on there all the way. And I only cured it for 60 seconds, and then I put the foil on there. And you want to put the matte side on the nail and then make sure it sticks. And I rubbed this for so long, you guys. I rubbed it for a super long time. So yes, it is, like I said, it's August now, and y'all, these videos have been waiting. So after this is all peeled up, I'm going to go ahead and apply a layer of top coat, but I'm going to do the rest of the foil nails first. The clear I'm using is the Net Like Lucy clear. I think it's called Crystal Clear. The black I'm using is Edward Scissorhands black from Balm Nails, but that was limited edition. And the nude I'm using is Butter Pecan Nude from Balm Nails. The monomer I'm using is JC Beauty Concepts, and I'm also using the JC Beauty Concepts odor reducing drops. And the brush I'm using is also, y'all, look how hard the wind was blowing, but it doesn't, I promise you, in real life it was not that bad, but because it's 2 times the speed, it looks way worse. But so that's what that nail looks like, and it looks cute. You can see the silver and everything. And yes, now I'm going to do the block design to where it's going to be the foil at the tip, cured for 60 seconds, and then you guys, repeat the steps. And this one I actually did 2 coats just because I didn't like how it was patchy. Of course, you can go ahead and try and stick the foil down some more like I did just in a couple spots, but I felt like it needed an outline as well, so I'm using the Creation black liner, and I'm just going to trace around it just to make the lines really sharp. But I'm doing blocking, color blocking with this. and I'm not going to be ombreing. So if I was going to be ombreing, of course you wouldn't want any harsh lines, so you could kind of skip this step. But I just felt like it just made the foil look pretty clean. Like it was an actual clean cut. Of course you could do the foil again, but I had already did it twice, so I didn't really want to do it again. And yes, I love the Creation Black Gel Liner. The only thing is, it is kind of messy though, but I love it. It's like my favorite formula for nail art. And now I'm top coating the nails with, well, only the nails where I have the foil on, only on top of the foil and the black gel polish, because I don't want the black gel polish to smudge, and I don't want the foil to smudge underneath the monomer. So you're just going to go ahead and top coat it with shiny top coat. You can also use matte, but I only use shiny because, like I said, we are going to be encapsulating this, so it is whichever one you pick. I picked shiny, as you guys can see, by Bomb Nails, and now I'm using the black to color block where my nail bed is. You guys want to be careful because this will spread out with the monomer. I didn't get very much black in my monomer at all, just because I was wiping my brush off a lot and getting a new paper towel like a lot, because I did not want any black to spread that badly. But it's better if you use like an X-Acto knife for this step or something like that. Like you guys can see, I'm using with the brush, but the brush is still not getting it straight, so I did go with my nail. Do not touch the acrylic, you're not supposed to, but I did it anyways. So yeah, I had a good birthday. I didn't really do much because my mom was out of town, but yeah, I went to like the movies and all that. It was fun. And the next day I went to work. So yeah, that was pretty much it for my 20th birthday. And I'm going to let you guys watch. The hearts I'm going to be using is from a set on Amazon. And so I'm going to let you guys watch so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. And the top coat, by the way, I cured it for a full 60 seconds. Of course, you can cure everything for like 90 seconds or 120 seconds. You just want to make sure it is fully cured. So I'm going to be using the black and silver hearts. The black hearts and the silver hearts are both holographic. So you might want to add a thin layer of clear, as you're going to see, before you attach the hearts, because it's going to be your glue, so you don't have to add actual nail glue. But I'm going in right now and kind of covering up my nail bed. I'm not trying to ombre it into clear or anything like that. I just want to make sure my nail bed is covered with the nude. And you guys, this nude is so gorgeous. But yes, this is a size 12 brush from Acrylic Creamery, but she doesn't sell this brush specifically anymore, like this purple handle one. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys watch and I'll be back. first I am going to encapsulate with this brush, and then I'm going to switch to my size 20 by Net Like Lucy. But as you guys can see, everything is very strategically placed for where the black cuts off. The hearts, you know, a mix of black and silver hearts, the way that the Chanel looks, the way that the ombre looks, just because I wanted to be more particular. And that's something that I really want to work on and make everything go very cohesive. If you guys might have seen my Instagram, I did post a set of pink nails. I did those before I did these, and I liked it. I felt like the shape was right, but I felt like it was kind of a little bit not cohesive. You guys probably see that video, like actual YouTube video, pretty soon. But yeah, I really did enjoy these nails. They turned out so well, and you guys just want to make sure that when you put like the hearts down and all that, you want to make sure that they're flat, like really, really flat on the nail. Same thing with your ombre. You don't want your ombre too high or anything like that. What I mean by too high is like the thickness. Like you don't want it too thick because you want to encapsulate all that. Same thing with this black. The reason why it's a little bit difficult to encapsulate is because that black where I blocked off my nail bed and like extended it was a bit higher than the rest of the nail, so I couldn't really get it even, but once I did, it was fine. And yes, so I will be encapsulating all the nails with the Not Like Lucy Crystal Clear, and you guys, it is very, very clear. And because the nails are so long, that's why I switched to the size 20. And for the thumb, I'm going to be doing the exact same color blocking thing, but except for using the Chanel foils, I'm going to be using the why am I forgetting? I'm just going to be using the black the whole time and then putting the hearts in the middle like I did. And you guys, it is so cute. I really enjoy this black. And yeah, I kind of just did this randomly a couple weeks ago by now. And yeah, I keep wiping it with my nail, but you just want to make sure you get it straight. Like I said, you can use an X-Acto knife, anything like that. But I just did not want any black to kind of bleed over into where the clear part was supposed to be. And I will be encapsulating with the size 22 brush. Well, size 20 brush. So when it comes to the hearts, like I said, you want to add a thin layer of clear and then go ahead and add your hearts. It's easier if you get your hearts all separate, like get it out of this small container, because as you can see, I'm struggling a little bit to get the hearts out. But if you need a little bit more clear to make the heart stick, just add some more, but make sure it's a small bead. Just so you know, the smaller the bead, the faster it's going to dry. So if you put a big bead, it's going to be too thick and you're probably going to foul through what you add on top, because you still have to encapsulate. So the nails still might be too thick, or you might foul through the glitter, and you don't want that. So when it comes to this part, before you encapsulate, you want to have this thin, because it's the design portion. Because like I said, you're going to be encapsulating it. So once you encapsulate, you don't want to risk the chance of you filing into your glitter, because then what was the point of placing all this glitter specifically, or just putting the glitter there at all? Because that file, like whether it's your hand file, your e-file, sanding band, like I said, it kind of doesn't matter, because once it hits it, it's literally just going to eat it up, and it's going to make it turn silver, and it's going to ruin the shape of the glitter you put on there. So it's kind of pointless. So make sure when you're encapsulating, everything goes matte, just so you don't file into it, because if it's still shiny and very reflective and you can see the holographic, and you go into file, you're just going to file that glitter off. So you want to make sure it is completely matted out. You can see how the silver ones kind of look white now that it's been covered in clear. And then the black is kind of like a dull black. That's what you want. You don't want to see any bit of shine, reflectiveness, none of it right now. We will be wiping these nails down with acetone before we top coat, just so it's extremely clear. Also, you don't want to pat the acrylic too much because it's going to add bubbles into it. As you can see, I'm using my acrylic. Typically, I would use it super wet, but I know I needed to build these up, so I'm not using it too wet, but I'm also not using it on the drier side. I'm going to use it more on the medium to wet side, just because, like I said, I don't want any bubbles, zero bubbles. And this nail, I'm just going to do a classic black and nude ombre nail. But you guys, this black, when it was kind of see-through, I was kind of like loving it already, and I was thinking like, man, I should just do an all black nail. But I was like, no, let me do the ombre just so the nude can tie in just a little bit more to it, because it's a predominantly black set. But I still love it. Like, I haven't done black in so long. And yes, let me know what you guys think about these nails so far, or from the thumbnail or anything like that, or what you guys think about the length. Do you like it? Typically, I cannot wear this because I type. So some people can type with long nails. Me personally, I can't, just because I haven't taught myself how to type with long nails. But if I could, definitely would, because these are absolutely gorgeous. And I really enjoyed everything about it. And you guys want to make sure when you're using a light color like this, or you want something to be clear, that you have no glitter in your monomer, or no like part of that darker color in your monomer, because it will show up in the nude, and when you're ombreing, not when you're ombreing, but when you're encapsulating, you will see it. So just be very careful with that. And I don't know why, but I just could not get this to look the way I wanted it to look, because I wanted to pull it down more, but at the same time I was pushing it back. So why was I doing that? And yes, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the blend, and then I'm gonna go ahead and encapsulate just maybe 1 or 2 more nails, and then it's time for filing. Encapsulate this finger, I forgot to mention that the foil that I'm going to be using, well, that not I've already used it at this point, but the foil that I did use was the Get Nail 32 foil. I got it months ago, and I did use it in like a video, I think. And I also think it was in that video that I got the actual Get No 32 beginners bundle or beginners kit. I will leave that video linked in the card so you guys can see what all comes in that kit, because I do believe she's still actively selling that kit, but I think she said her website might be going down for restocking because she does have some new gel polishes coming out. So if you guys want me to test that out, I know I wasn't uploading properly, but I'm back into it. And also, somebody commented saying that they would like for me to do a comparison of the not the nudes, the nudes from LGN. So I will most definitely be showing you guys the new colors as well as the older ones, just all of them compared to each other. But it's gonna take me a little bit of time to purchase that. So yeah, so this is a 80-100 grit hand file, and I'm just pretty much redefining the shape before I go in with my e-file. And then after this, I'm going to go in with my sanding band. I believe is the only thing I use on these nails because they were actually really, really smooth, which I was proud of, because my previous one, the pink one, it wasn't as smooth as it should have been, and these nails pop right off, you guys. But yeah, I'm only going to show you guys me filing this one nail to completion just because I don't like it when it pops off and then I have to file it because I have a hard time gauging of where I'm supposed to stop. But as you guys can see, it's not that much wider than when I first started. So yes, I'm switching between the 80 and the 100 grit side. Of course, the 80 is way more coarse than the 100. And I will most definitely be going back in to buy some more stuff from her website. And this is just a fine 180 grit sanding band from Amazon. And I'm using the Nail Like Lucy drill on the speed of 10, as you can see. And I'm going around the cuticle area as well as the entire nail pretty much. But typically I would go from like side to side. I don't know why I was doing it this way and why I had the drill bit so pushed in. I typically don't even use it that pushed in. But I was struggling to get these nails straight. I don't know why. I never struggled to get the nails straight, but for some reason, it just kept looking wonky to me. I would file one side, then the other side would get wonky. I would put it right in the middle, and then the other side would get wonky. So I have no idea what was going on. I even like turned the drill up super, super fast at one point and tried to file it straight, and it still didn't go straight. But yeah, so I just kind of resorted to using the sanding band, and it helped, but it was still kind of wonky, I think. But yeah, I don't know which nail is my favorite. I think all the nails are my favorite, to be honest with you. The middle fingernail just looks really good, but they all look good. So yes, let me know which nail is your favorite. Would you guys wear them all like this in a set, or would you just pick one nail out of the bunch, or maybe one or two of these to do a set with? And after I'm done with the sanding band, I'm going to go in with the buffer. It's just a Reds buffer. And I get these Reds buffers from Lucky Nail Supply. Buffing the nails, you want to make sure that you don't over buff them, and this buffer is actually really good for that because the grit is a little bit stronger. It's not really coarse, but it's not super smooth, and that's kind of what you want, because if you over buff, your gel polish is just going to peel off. So I'm using this hard bristle brush. You can get these from Amazon, Dollar Tree, anything like that, and I'm spraying alcohol is what I'm spraying, and I'm getting off any of those little glue pieces that come from the peel off base coat is what it comes from, and sometimes the acrylic, but I just really like to scrub it because I've been noticing when I do it on myself, like with the pop-off method, sometimes I can have leftover pieces like that, and I don't like it. So I'm going to be using the LGN matte and shiny top coat, and I'm going to be putting the matte on the black. And I decided to do this entire nail black because I wanted to see the glitter matte, because I've been obsessed with that look for a very long time. And then on the index finger, I'm going to do the black portions, the solid black portions, matte, and then the pinky, I'm going to do the entire nail matte as well. And then for the clear area of the index finger and then the complete middle finger, I'm going to do it shiny, and I'm going to be curing these for a full 60 to 120 seconds. If I get any spillage of the matte, I just kind of, not matte, the glossy, I kind of just go over it with the matte, but it's kind of difficult because once you do matte like one time, you can kind of tell that it's not the same, but because it's such a small area, you genuinely cannot tell. So I wasn't going in too carefully, but you can, if you want to, be very, very careful and go in with a, like detail brush if you want to, but I chose not to, and I think it turned out just fine. I wiped the nails with acetone before I put the top coat on. That's why they don't look as matte right now or as dull as they would and have that big transformation, is because I have already wiped the nails with acetone, so it kind of removes some of the matte effect of the nails. So yes, but you guys, look how shiny this top coat is. I couldn't find my Bomb Nails matte top coat, but I know I have it. I just don't know where it is. And you guys, I love both of these top coats, as well as the Acrylic Creamery matte and diamond top coat. And after I'm done curing them for a full 120 seconds, look at the shine and look at the matte. You guys, it looks so good. So I'm going to be using the Bomb Nails Cuticle Oil. And you guys, I love this cuticle oil. I talk about it all the time with my mom and all that. And you guys, she doesn't even know what I'm talking about. But I love the cuticle oil. And it is very, very thick, very nourishing. It's not very shiny, and it sinks in. And you want to be very careful when applying the top coat, not the top coat, the cuticle oil, because it'll mess your matte nails up. But what you want to do is go in with an alcohol wipe and just wipe the nails off, especially at the cuticle area, and try not to wipe it back into the nail. But you guys, look at the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell. Everything I've linked to will be linked down in the description. And stay tuned for the rest of the videos I have coming up. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Don't forget to stay for the final reveal shots of these nails.